Today we are talking about hooks, and if you want your videos to go viral with over 1 million views, you have to make better hooks. But here's the thing, I'm not gonna give you some boring 50 hook templates to copy and paste because that's not what you need. What you need is to understand the psychology behind why those specific hooks worked. Once you get that, you can write unlimited hooks for any topic or any platform. So in this video, I'm breaking down the exact hook system I use to consistently go viral whenever I want, the psychology, the structure, the tactics, every fucking thing. I've used this to get over 1 million views on Instagram Reels and scale my agency to $20,000 a month. And I guarantee if you master this system, your content will finally get the attention it deserves. So let's dive into it. So what's a hook? A hook is basically the first 3 to 5 seconds of your video, and that's it. It is exactly what makes someone stop scrolling and actually watch your video. But here's the brutal truth. If someone doesn't watch the first 5 seconds, the rest of your video might as well be a black screen because they'll never see it. Think about it. If your video is 60 seconds long and someone drops off at 4 seconds, those last 56 seconds are worthless. No one watched them, so all the value you packed into the middle and the end got wasted. So your entire goal here with the hook is very simple. It is to get people past that 5-second mark, and that's it. If you do that consistently enough, virality will start chasing you. And the way you do that is by creating what's called a curiosity loop. This means that you open a question in the mind of your audience like this. Going from $0 to $10,000 a month was probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. But going from $10,000 to $20,000 a month took me literally half the time. You see how I created a gap between the first and second line, or what they know and what you are about to tell them. The bigger the gap, the stronger the hook. Alright, now that you have understood why hooks are the holy grail to go viral, let's discuss the 4 parts of a hook: spoken, visual, text, and audio. Here's what most people don't understand. A hook isn't what you say, it's actually 4 parts working together. Spoken hook is what you say in the first sentence, visual hook is what you show on the screen, B-roll, graphics, movement, whatever. Text hook is like 4 to 6 words on the screen that grabs attention and tells the user what the video is about. And the audio hook, that's your background music that sets the mood. But here's the key. All 4 parts need to align perfectly. If what you are saying doesn't match what's on screen, people will get confused and they'll scroll past your video. If your text hook doesn't support your spoken hook, you lose clarity. If your audio doesn't match the energy, it just feels off. So when people say I write a great hook, I'm not just talking about the first line. I'm talking about orchestrating all 4 parts to work together. And if you want to dive deeper into this, I've covered this topic extensively in my free hooks masterclass in Content Circle. Link is in the description and I'll see you there. Now let's talk benchmarks. If you want your video to go viral, you need a 70% or higher retention at 5 seconds. That's the magic number. If you hit that, the algorithm will push your video hard. If it's below 50%, your video will flop and will get barely thousands of views. But only if you don't use the 8 proven hook types that I'm about to tell you. So there are 8 hook types that work every single time to get instant attention. And if you use them in your videos, you're all set. So let's talk about them one by one with some examples. Number 1 is the fortune teller. This is where you position the present against the future. You're showing how something's gonna change in the future. For example, this headband is gonna revolutionize the way we sleep. You're creating a contrast between now and what's coming. That's the curiosity loop. Number 2 is the experimenter. This is where you test something and show the actual results. For an example, you can say something like, I tested 5 different morning routines for 30 days straight so you don't have to. And here's exactly what worked. You're positioning yourself as a person who did the work and now you're sharing the insights. Number 3, educational or teacher. This is a straightforward how-to sort of hook. For an example, you can say something like, I'm gonna show you how to create videos from simple prompts in just seconds. Clear value, clear promise, super simple. Number 4 is the secret reveal or the investigator hook. This is where you uncover hidden information. For example, you can say something like, there's this backpack brand that nobody knows about, but all the celebrities are wearing it, and you should too. You're revealing something that they don't know. That's instant curiosity and it builds FOMO. Now stay with me because the next 4 hook types are where it gets powerful. Number 5 is the contrarian, and I love this the most. This is where you take the opposite stance from the conventional wisdom. For example, you can say something like, everyone says wake up at 5 AM, but the most successful people I know wake up at 8 AM. You're creating a contrast by challenging what most people believe. Number 6 is the comparison hook, which is basically just A versus B. For example, some people squat like this, others like this, but which form is actually correct? In this way, you're setting up two options and making people curious about which one is correct. Number 7 is the question hook. You open with a question that makes them actually think. For an example, you can say, what if I told you I created this entire website in just 30 seconds? People start building curiosity and start asking questions inside their head that how the hell did someone build a website in just 30 seconds? Number 8 is the case study. This is where you basically just show someone else's results. For example, you can say something like, this company made $30 million in a year by following this unique content strategy that literally no one knows about. Here you're using proof and results to build your own credibility and build curiosity at the same time. Now here's the thing, you can also combine these hooks together. You don't have to just pick one. Like you could do a contrarian plus a case study or a secret reveal plus a question hook together. The more you stack, the stronger the hook can become if you do it right. And if you want the free database of 400 plus proven hooks organized by the categories, by the type, if they are educational, what was the value, what was the visual hook, everything is done for you inside that document. Just go to the description below, grab that link and get that 400 proven viral hooks. Now if you're still watching, I'm gonna show you exactly how I stacked 3 of these in one of my videos to get over 300,000 views in a single video. But first, let's understand how to use these hooks using the 3-step formula. First is the context lean, second is the scroll stop interjection, and third is the contrarian snapback. Now this framework is not my own and it's inspired from Callaway's hook framework itself. So how do you actually write these hooks? Here's the formula. First is obviously the context lean. You have to give them rapid context in the first sentence, which tells them what the video is about so you don't make them guess. For an example, a bad example would be, hey guys, I found something crazy today. What's the crazy? What is something? There are just so many questions that the viewer does not have an answer to. A good example here would be, if your skin looks like this in your 30s, you might have a problem. Now, if I am above 30 and if I have some skin problems, I will keep on watching. But if I am not 30 and if I don't have any skin problems, I would just probably leave this video and scroll away. But that's the point, right? So the goal here is to make them lean in. Remember that you only want to create a common ground and you want them to feel that this video is for them. Now we move to step 2, which is a scroll stop interjection. This is where you use a contrasting word to actually stun them. Words like but, however, yet, although, which basically just deepens the curiosity even more. For an example, the tech in the Vegas fair is insane. Biggest screen ever built, 20 times bigger than an IMAX, but get this, the screen is actually the least impressive part. That but is the stop sign. It makes people go, wait, what? Because we talked about the tech in the Vegas fair is insane. It is the biggest screen ever built. It is 20 times bigger than an IMAX, but then the screen is not the least impressive part. You have to understand that how you are comparing these sets and making those curiosity loops inside your viewer's head, right? Now here we move on to the step 3, which is the contrarian snapback. This is where you flip the direction of the script. You go the opposite way from where they thought you were gonna go. For an example, because the most impressive part is the video. So for the last example that we just talked, this is how it will continue. Because the most impressive part is the audio. Now I'll read the entire hook again. The tech in the Vegas fair is insane. Biggest screen ever built, 20 times bigger than an IMAX, but get this, the screen is actually the least impressive part because the most impressive part is the audio of the Vegas fair. Now they're hooked, they're lean in about the screen, you stun them with the butt and then you snap them back to the audio, so they have to keep watching. That's the 3-step formula: context lean, scroll stop interjection, and the contrarian snapback. And now it's time to show you how I used all of this in my video. So here's my Instagram reel that went viral with over 300,000 views, and the hook I used was, so how much did Instagram pay me for generating 1 million views in the last 90 days? So let me break down exactly why this hook worked. For this hook, I combined the question hook plus secret reveal plus contrarian hook. Here's how it breaks down with the 3-step formula. Number 1, which is the context lean, I immediately tell you what the video is about. Instagram payments for 1 million views. If you are a creator trying to make money, you're instantly hooked because this is exactly what you want to know. Number 2 was a scroll stop interjection. The question itself is the interjection. How much did Instagram pay me? Everyone wants to know the answer to that question, and that's the curiosity gap. Number 3 is the contrarian snapback. Now here's where it gets even better. Everyone expects me to reveal some big payout from Instagram, but the twist is that Instagram pays almost nothing. Or I reveal a platform that actually pays way more. That's the snap. You come from Instagram payments, but I'm flipping it to show you a better way to monetize your views. And here's what happened. People had to keep watching because they needed to know how this was possible, and that's the curiosity loop in action. And that's exactly how you create a winning hook. Alright, let's recap the video with the key takeaways. Number 1, hooks are 80% of your content, and the first 5 seconds determine every fucking thing. Number 2, a hook is not just a single thing but has 4 parts: spoken, visual, text, audio, and all 4 of them needs to align with each of the other. Number 3, there are 8 proven hook types: fortune teller, experimenter, educational, secret reveal, contrarian, comparison, question, case study, and you can stack each other on top of them to make a single hook stronger. Number 4, you use the 3-step viral hook formula, which is the context lean, scroll, stop interjection, and the contrarian snapback to actually write a viral hook. And now if you just master this, your content will blow up like crazy, I can guarantee. Now, if you want to manage your entire content system without ever recording content, I've helped clients go from 0 to millions of views without ever filming a single video. So book a call now from the Calendly link in the description. And if you want to learn step by step how to do it all by yourself, I've got something for you too. Join my content circle community where I teach you to write your hooks, script your content, and create your AI avatar. Link is in the description. Thanks all for this one. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.